Check, check. Mic check. It's on. Let's do this. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to skeffscomicknowledge. I am Skeff, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. I am hyped for this one. So little did I know, that still sounds super weird. So I just found out that James Tynion is going to be signing at CGC. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to send any books. I do have a batch of a bunch of James Tynion books that are headed to CGC, but not for the signing. I mean, I might pick out one or two, but today, guys, we have a massive 50-book CGC submission, and I'm going to show you what we have. And 40 of the books, 40 of them, are going to be James Tynion books. No, I know. I did a Donny Cates CGC submission. The least I can do is show James IV a little respect from James II and do an entire, almost entire. I was so close. I wanted to get to 50 books, but the other 10 Tynion books I had were not in the best of shape. So I just filled in with 10 other random hotkeys and things like that. Guys, enough of me rambling. This is going to be a long video, so I'm going to try to save some time. Also, more importantly, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been doing good. I know it's warming up where I am, and I am stoked to get back outside and also ready to get this year done. This is the official first video of my first full year completed of doing YouTube. And guys, I look forward to this next year because so many fun ideas planned, so many goals and aspirations to get to, and hopefully you guys come along with me for this journey. All these books are going to be submitted to CGC via the pre-screen process, 50 of them. I know it's going to take forever. I just would rather just send them off, get a pre-screen, and then I may or may not consider paying the extra to get them fast-tracked. Still undecided on that, but I just know that these 50 books are going to be sent out immediately. So first book up, obviously I had to censor it for reasons if you know. Got a very interesting copy of Conan number 24. Second book up, House of Mystery number 1, the variant cover. If you watch my most recent video that I went to Little Con, you'll see that I picked up this book that's getting sent out, Invincible Iron Man number 7, but the second printing looked like it was in perfect shape. Another character that I believe still has time to go, I have this great looking copy of Young Avengers number 6. And at the same show, I was able to pick up a copy of Infinite Crisis number 3, along with a copy of Infinite Crisis number 5. And to pair up very nicely with that Invincible Iron Man number 7 second print, I have the Invincible Iron Man number 9 second print, where she's actually on the cover. Thought that was really cool. Yeah, I picked this all up from the same dealer, and they were in wonderful shape. Next up is from another haul video that I got from A1 Comics. They sent me this. They said it was a near mint copy, so they said it was like a 9.6 copy of New Avengers number 7, but the Century variant. Next up, we're gonna have 2 copies of Sweet Tooth. One of these was pressed by Mr. Comic Pressing, and he sent it back to me because I wanted to put them in a pre-screen. One of them I think might make the cut. The other one is kind of on that cusp where it can't be pressed, like it just has a few defects, and at the end of the day, it's either gonna make the cut or it's not gonna make the cut. All right, guys, those are the 10 books. Now let's get to the James Tynion books. And yes, this is pretty much mostly going to be Department of Truth books, and I have more. I have more Something's Killing Children books. You didn't think I could have more, but I do. Next up, we're going to have 4 copies of Department of Truth Cover A, the first print. Then we'll have 2 copies of number 1, but the second printing. And then 3 copies of the number 1 third printing. And then we'll have 6 copies of the Jenny Frison cover B of issue number 1. And that's the first 25 books. I really took my time to evaluate each book individually. All right, next 25 books. Very familiar with this. I have a J. Lee number 1. Love this cover. This was also one I picked up from that show that I went to. Beautiful shape. Next up is another beautiful Frison cover. Got this one. Beautiful shape. So those are the 2 that I'm possibly considering sending to the Tynion sign-in. And that's kind of about all. Next up, I was able to secure myself a copy of the number 1, but the 5th print. I'll have 2 copies of the 4th print. You're asking yourself, Skeff, do you have all of the printings of number 1? Wait and find out. Then we'll have 2 copies of the FOC Unlocked number 2 issue. Hands down, one of my favorite covers of the entire run. We're gonna have 7 copies of the issue number 2. I looked all these over. I'm really confident they're all going to make the cut, except for maybe one of them. But yeah, when they do come back, there will be a couple of these for sale. This next one was a pleasant surprise that I didn't know that I had. Was a copy of number 2, the second print. this was a pleasant surprise. This one's perfect. I had another one that was rejected. This one's gonna make the cut. All right, then we have a copy of just the FOC unlocked version of issue number 3. And then just one copy of cover A, issue number 7. Guys, please also let me know down in the comments below if you plan on sending anything to that CGC signing for James IV, or do you have any of these books already graded? And then the next book is a book I was so happy that I FOC'd at my shop before they came out. Easily, I guess not my favorite, but definitely one of my other favorite covers is issue number 7, but the second printing. I got 6 of these headed out there. And then last up is going to be a copy of Something to Kill Children, issue number 12, but the Momoko 1:25 ratio. And the very last book of the 40 of the James Tynion books is going to be a copy of Hellerisen number 3, the first print. This is a book that I picked up in the Boy Who Had 7 mystery boxes, so hopefully this will make the cut. Alrighty, and one last little bit of submission. These books are all going to be fast-tracked, and I think one of them I might even express, which is crazy to think about, but I might do it. It's going to be this really stunning cover. I think this is a really great high candidate book of Young Avengers number 1. Picked it up also at that local show. It is in phenomenal shape. And remember what you said about, do I have all the additional printing for Something to Kill Children? You know I have the 6th print already graded in a 9.8, so might as well see if issue number 1, the second print, will come back in a 9.8. Then issue 1, the third printing, will come back in a 9.8. Hopefully this 4th printing comes back in a 9.8. And then this 5th printing will hopefully come back in a 9.8. And I already have a couple of the first printings. And then I wonder, like, if I have the whole set, does she appear? Or is there, like, a gauntlet if you have, like, all the 3 number 1s and the additional printings in, like, a 9.8? I mean, if so, that'd be really cool. Ross, let me know. Like, do I get, like, a prize or something? I'm sure someone already beat me to it. But I don't know. It'd be cool, right? It's going to be a great photo if they do come back in a 9.8. But that's it, guys, though. Those are the books I'll be fast-tracking off the CGC. The rest are going to take their sweet time. I'll see them in maybe, hopefully, like 3 months. And hopefully most of these will come back in 9.8. I really took my time with these. Double-checked all the books, all the lighting, looked at every little nook and cranny. And I think I'm going to get most of these coming back in a 9.8, and that'll be amazing. Guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it to see what I'm sending off CGC. And let me know what you plan on sending off CGC. I'd love to know. But guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much. Skeff, out.